Hello, everybody. We are here. Man, I got to get a bigger lap. We're here with Aurora and Merida, and oh my goodness, I've got to change my title. Clearly, we need to get Aurora in on all of this. But we are here to talk a little bit about traveling in the car with your pet. So I got this idea because I was out on the road the other day running some errands before work, and every car that was in front of me had a dog in the car. And not that I haven't always noticed dogs in the car. I, of course, always notice dogs no matter where I go. But it seems like now, since the pandemic, people are traveling more with their pets, and their pets are kind of going with them everywhere. And so we wanted to discuss ways to keep your pets safe in the car. So I've done a little bit of a setup here that's a little busy and crazy, but some things for you to think about that you maybe didn't know existed. So of course we have typical car seats, and I'm going to get this car seat down, and then I'm going to put my girls in it. But this is a car seat by Snoozer, and it comes with a seat belt. So if you look in there, that's the seat belt in the package. And what happens is you put the seat belt in your car through, the shoulder strap goes through here, and then you're going to, shoulder strap's going to go through here, and you're going to loop this on to the seat belt, but then also attach it to your pet. My recommendation when you use these, if you have a pet riding in here, is to have a harness on your pet so that when you connect this seat belt to your pet, you're connecting it to a harness instead of a collar. It's just a little bit safer, but that's a nice riding car seat. The other nice thing about it, some of them, hard to see, but they have a drawer in them, so you can put leash and collar and treats, poop bags, any kind of necessities for your trip. You can put in that little drawer for storage. But the other thing is it bolsters them up high so they can see out the window, which a lot of pets like to do. So if they're a little dog, this is a nice little comfy bed for a trip, but also a nice comfy bed for being able to look out the window and see whoever is coming by. The one caveat I want to make to all of this is it is still very warm in the summertime. So please don't take your pets with you if you're going to have to leave them in the vehicle at all during the summer months. Even a 70-degree day can heat up your car quickly and make it very uncomfortable and life-threatening for your animal. So if you're going to have to go somewhere where you're going to have to leave your pet in the car and you cannot keep the air going, and it's only going to be for a few minutes or something, just don't take them with you. Don't risk their life. There were some animals I know a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine posted on Facebook, who's involved with one of the animal shelters locally, that there were 3 animals who overheated and died in vehicles. People just running in for 15, 20 minutes and they don't think it's going to be very long. But when it's 90 degrees outside, that can kill your pet. So I know it's not necessarily fun to go places without your pet, but please consider their safety if it's too warm outside. But say you're going on a trip or going around town, these are some safe ways that you can have your pet travel with you and safe things that you can do. So that is a Snoozer car seat. We have it in 3 different sizes. I'm going to put Merida and Rory in there, see if they'll stay for us. Maybe not. I'll talk about that in a minute. But this is a zip line for your back seat. It's made by our friends with Kurgo. And the nice thing about this zip line is it will give them the ability to go back and forth, but keep them contained to the back seat. So a really good way to be able to contain them, but to be able to give them a little bit of freedom on the back seat. Speaking of back seats, here is a back seat hammock, again by our friends at Kurgo. Keep your seats nice and clean. So if you're going on a hike or going swimming in the lake, you can put your pet up on this, and it's waterproof, so it's not going to go through to your seats and get your seats all muddy and dirty. And the nice thing about this hammock is, as you see, it goes up across the front of the car as well, so it keeps them from going into the front of the vehicle. So that's a nice compliment as well to these other products. This back here is another kind of booster seat we sell by Kurgo. And it's just a different concept, but the same kind of thing as the Snoozer car seat. So it just kind of depends on your pet and what works best for them. Here's another kind of barrier if you want just a barrier for your vehicle. Switch hands here with Rory. But that just closes off the space between the two front seats and keeps your pet from being able to get up into the front seats, keeps them safely in the back seat, keeps them from being able to get down by your feet. This is something that I use in my vehicle for my dogs. This is a True Fit harness, and it plugs into the seat belt. So it comes with a seat belt extension and a harness. Let's see if you can see that. So you loop the seat belt through the small little leash looking piece to keep them seated in their seat, and the harness helps keep them safe. And it has been crash tested, which is really cool, because of course that's what comes down to is safety. There is another kind of seat belts. If you have a big dog and you have a harness on them, this part, this carabiner part, would hook to your pet's harness, and then of course this plug goes into your seat belt. So seat belting them in, a good way to seat belt them in. I'm trying to see what else I have down here. These are car door protectors. So again, your pets are in your car, they're jumping up on the door, trying to see out the window, have muddy paws. This can protect the door from getting scratches from your dog's claws. Now let's talk about car sickness. Many dogs suffer from car sickness or motion sickness. So we have a couple of products. This is Happy Traveler by Arc Naturals. This sells really well for us. It comes in capsules, but then it also comes in treats. And you can use these products. I would give them about 30 minutes before you're making the trip. And then you definitely want to make sure you give it again. If you're taking a long trip, you want to make sure you give it again. And unfortunately, I didn't get the product over here, but another great product for car sickness is Colorado hemp honey. And we are going to be doing a Facebook Live with that company in September. We're really excited about talking about Colorado hemp honey. But we will be doing that Facebook Live. Thank you for bringing her back over. She decided to go looking for treats. Yeah. Come on here. But we're going to be talking more with the company Colorado hemp honey. But they have one that's called Ginger Soothe. And to test it out, you can get a stick that we have here at the store and just test it. But that is great for car sickness as well. Helps soothe the tummy and helps reduce the chances of car sickness. Yes. So we'll have to see if Miss Rory likes riding in the car. We don't know yet. But we definitely want you to keep your pets safe. Lots of different ways and avenues and products that you can utilize here to help keep your pets safe and keep your car cleaner. Because I know big dogs especially can get it nice and muddy, although my dogs like to jump in my car with muddy feet as well. So let me know if you have any questions, if there are things that we can help you with any kind of car safety. Here, Merida's over searching for treats. She went on a walk. Okay, sorry we lost you briefly, but we're back, I think. Let us know if you have any questions. And Sweet Rory says hello. Yes, Kim, they are awesome. The treats are just as effective, yes. Walk her around this side. Come here, Mary. Come on. Come here. Okay, we'll pick Merida up and have them back up here. I hope you have taken advantage of some of our birthday sales. We have sales going on again today. And of course, we're picking winners for our subscription boxes. I've got to pick winners for yesterday's subscription box. So definitely keep coming in, visiting us, taking advantage of these sales. Tomorrow is our last day. But we have some real special sales for tomorrow, so be sure to watch out for those. And then the fun's not over. We're going to do some fun things in September. We've got a couple more fun things planned just to celebrate a little bit longer, because, the party doesn't have to end just because it's not our birthday month anymore. So we hope you guys have a great weekend, and we hope to see you again. I will not be here for Facebook Live next Friday, but we will be back the following week, and we will be debuting our September subscription box. So definitely stay tuned. Yes, lots of kisses. So definitely stay tuned and keep watching our Facebook for all of our special deals. Geraldine, it's great to see you today. We thank you guys. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you very soon. Stay safe, everyone.